Welcome back, vacationers, on another video. Hope everybody had a great holiday and a happy new year to you. As you all know, I've been dabbling in the credit card space and trying to check out some of these perks that some of these credit cards have to offer. So one day, I decided to spontaneously book a round trip to Orlando using only points. This video is how that went and how I fumbled the bag. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. It helps out the channel immensely. Additionally, check out my boy's channel, Kid Mind Tricks, if you are into video games, VR, and all that good stuff. Make sure to subscribe and hit him up. Now, without further ado, let's begin the video. So it's about 7:30 in the morning. We're about to check out to head over to the airport for a flight. But before we do so, we're going to head over to what started, or the first leg of this trip. And the first leg of this trip started with this, a rental car, a Dodge Charger. But let me explain why I'm talking about this rental car. The reason the trip started with this rental car is because I basically booked this using points, city points to be exact. It cost me 6,000 credit card points to book this rental car, and the only thing I really had to pay out of pocket was $31. Now, mind you, there is a $500 deposit which you get back, but once you get that back, like I said initially, the only thing I paid was $31 for this rental. And it's a one-way trip, and it turned out to be the cheapest option to get to Orlando on a very last minute. Now, where did I go with this car? I'm about to show you right now. So I wanted to accomplish a few things on this trip, and it started with the rental car, which I spoke about earlier. The second part is that I wanted to stay here at the Hilton Bonnet Creek because, one, it's a beautiful resort to relax and just hang out and vibes, and it's connected to the Waldorf, which you also can use. And two is because I want to make a video in regards to this resort and the surrounding resorts, but more on that later. Now, for this resort, I used 20,000 Chase points, which does not include the resort fee of $50. For that, I used my Hilton card, which covered the fee because of a $50 credit I get each quarter. The only thing I couldn't cover was the actual parking, which is $40, and that's self-parking, by the way. One thing I do want to keep in mind is that this is a very high-end resort, pretty high-end. So keep in mind that the prices here are inflated compared to other resorts around the Orlando area. This one, and especially the Waldorf Astoria, like everything around this area is pretty pricey. Okay, so your boy's going through it. I made the huge mistake of booking the wrong flight. Instead of going from MCO to Miami, I did Miami to MCO. Something important about this part that I want to mention is that when you book through miles and you want to make changes, especially last minute changes like I wanted to, even when you go to the front desk at the airports, from what I got, you still have to call a 1-800 number because they can make changes because you booked through miles and not cash. Both Alaska Airlines, which is the carrier that I used to book the flight, and American Airlines, which was the carrier that I was going to fly through, both put me through a 1-800 number. So now we have to basically what we have to do now is we ended up getting the Brightline, which is a little bit more pricey. I was able to get my miles refunded by Alaska, so thank you, Alaska, for that. But now we're heading towards the Brightline station, where we'll be taking it to head back home. Here we are at the Brightline. It does feel like you're in a completely different place. Like you're in a different airport, different location. $10.50, so that's the one we're doing. The 1050 West Palm Beach, Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Aventura, and Miami.
Yeah, I think so. It'll be safer.
This is cute.
My pleasure. Have a great day.
It's nothing but champagne.
Boarding the 10:50 a.m. train to Miami with stops in West Palm Beach, Brightline.
Oh, like turn cash into card? $411B. How do you... So is a coach the name of the train?
Each section is called a coach.
Like each single... So one is premium.
Right.
And 11A.
So we should go into the back.
You want me to... I'm actually excited. You want to put that... Oh no, tag bags only. This is... see, right here. All right. Looking good. Not bad.
I just saw that.
What? The seats are actually very comfortable. Yeah, a lot better than I thought. I don't know why I thought we were gonna go in like in a Greyhound, but on a train, which is basically the Amtrak.
Exactly.
This is...
You can put it underneath.
No, that's fine. This is really nice. Let's pull out again. Alright, here's the menu. Spirits, soft drinks, signature cocktails. Oh, they have all-day breakfast, but it's like muffins, egg cheddar cheese protein bars. They have a munchies combo. All-day meat and cheese deli tray, cheese and fruit plate, rapese on whatever, cheese and wine, and make it a meal. So it's not like a big meal, but so it's been a few since we started the ride here on the Brightline. I do say it's a little bit of a wobble here and there. If you do tend to have motion sickness, you most likely will get motion sickness on this train, especially walking around, because it moves a lot. But I thought I'd take the time to check out the bathroom, which is actually very, very spacious. So if we go over here, there's a toilet over there. As you can see, there is a huge amount of space in this toilet. Like, I could literally walk around. Like, I am literally walking around this whole bathroom. That is actually pretty cool. I know the Amtrak one is like literally 1/4 of this space. But yeah, let me get back to this ride. I think we still have like almost 2 hours left before we get back to Miami. So I'm just probably gonna read some books, watch some YouTube, and just chill and relax.
2,000 years later.
Bienvenidos. I do have to admit, like, oh, this was actually really good. All right, so we finally made it home, and this is the end of our journey. Now we just have to wait for my brother to pick us up so we can go lie in bed after a very fun but kind of hectic last minute trip. On to the next trip. Stay safe.